So, if the devil tempted Jesus, don't you think he would try to tempt us in order to jeopardize our relationship with God?
This is the best contract we've ever offered you. Listen, I'll get you a plane so you can attend your religious meetings during the week. Just do the concert for us on the weekend.
People always ask me, why did you leave the music world? When I was still a boy, I had dreams about becoming a famous singer. Then I learned the truth, but I never fully removed those dreams from my heart. And then I started listening to some bad influences from my past. And they got me hooked. Then they reeled me into the recording studio. The lyrics in the songs, it really bothered my conscience. So they offered me some liquor to loosen me up. And then I started to feel more comfortable. I started singing and they liked what they were hearing. And those songs ended up all over the radio stations. It was as if Satan gave me a trophy for abandoning Jehovah. I became addicted to the applause. Everything looks so beautiful, but when you're on top, when you're really at the top of Satan's world, there's nothing beautiful there. I was an actor, and when the cameras turned on, my face and my smile turned on too. But when I would get back to the hotel, it was a huge letdown. There was no applause, just that silence that tormented my conscience. So basically, you had to find other distractions, and one of those for me was the slot machine. And of course, casinos don't just come with slot machines, they also expose you to prostitution and alcohol. My conscience would ask, what are you doing here? I remember those times on tour. From my limousine, I'd see the brothers preaching, and that would always touch my heart. I would say to myself, wow, Jehovah trained you to be doing that, and look at what you're doing. That really cut deep into my heart. The road back to the truth was really very hard. Every time I was going to retire, I'd say, this is it. But then there would always be a bigger contract. I had to make drastic decisions. But finally I said, I don't care what they offer me. I have to return to Jehovah. I have to fulfill the vow I made to him when I was a young man, when I dedicated my life to him. So I prayed to Jehovah very earnestly and said, Jehovah, I need to return to you. I need to return to your loving arms. Satan has ripped me away from you. Please help me. I remember that before I went into that first meeting, I told Jehovah, please give me a sign that you will take me back. And there was an elderly sister there. She gave me a great big hug and said, welcome back, son. And she took my hand and sat by me during the entire meeting. I had betrayed Jehovah, but I thank the brothers, because Jehovah put brothers at every turn. They showed me with the Bible how far I had strayed from the paths of the true God. And everything you do has consequences. I have asked Jehovah many times to forgive me for all the things I have done, and the brothers too, all the people I offended by my actions. All those trophies I won, every last one of them, are there collecting dust. But Jehovah has given me a different kind of trophy in his organization, helping others to dedicate their lives to him. That's something no one can take away from you. We don't all have to learn the hard way. We have to keep enduring and never turn our backs on Jehovah. That's the worst mistake anyone could make. We know that it's Jehovah who gives us our talents, so we should use them all in his service. I have found happiness, and that gives me a glow that's not just for the cameras. Everyone who knows me can see it.